5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You are listening to The Bad Boy Radio Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. This is that real shit, not that fake shit. The only radio show that's not afraid to tell you the truth about the game. This is The Bad Boy Radio Show. Remember, the truth is inside you.
The reason why dudes are saying, well, why don't you hold women accountable for the shit that they're doing, right? What the guy is actually saying is, this woman did some shit that I didn't like. Right. And how come you're not chastising her like I'm chastising her? And how come you're not chastising the rest of them like how the rest of us are chastising the rest of them? But right. See, understand this. The woman who did the thing to you or did that thing that she did that you didn't like, that meant that she was doing that to you because you weren't being a leader in the situation.
Right.
You weren't guiding her in the situation. And when you're in a situation where the chick don't listen, she's on some bullshit, she's all over the place, that's the type of chick you should have got rid of at the beginning if she wasn't complying.
Right.
Now, if she was complying from the beginning or she was being cooperative from the beginning, and then you took her on because she was cooperative and compliant, and then you continue to guide her, coach her, and train her, right? When what's going to happen is that you're able to get her to a point where she's been coached enough to where she now knows what she needs to be accountable for, which is you. To be accountable to you so that she can stay within your good graces so she can be a part of your program.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But see, the thing is that the reason why women generally aren't accountable is, like I said, they're just running around out by themselves doing their own thing. Right. And they don't have a program to be accountable to. But guess what? They actually do have a program to be accountable. They have a program which is called society. And what does society do? Society coddles them. So the program they're under allows them to be not accountable, which is actually their accountability, which is to be on some bullshit.
Right.
How the fuck are you going to say, well, why don't they be accountable? They can't, because they can't be accountable to you because they're not under your leadership. They're under society's leadership.
Facts.
And society tells them that they could be on some bullshit. So when we keep telling y'all motherfuckers, listen, you have to be men, you have to be leaders. So when you're dealing with this woman, you have to lead and guide her. You're like, what are you talking about? Well, I got to do that. She's a grown ass woman. They're not the same as us. So you have to lead her so that she can be accountable to you, to society, to you. You understand? This is why when dudes be talking about, yo, you know, I don't take a girl seriously if she sleep with me on the first date or she fuck me quickly. I'm like, nigga, you stupid or something? Like, her not sleeping with you means that she is being accountable to society because society's telling her not to fuck you. Well, telling her to fuck you. You're telling her to fuck you. So if you're telling her to fuck you and she does fuck you, that means she's being accountable to you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, see, y'all got to understand this game. Y'all got to understand what the fuck is going on here, because y'all sitting there talking about, oh, well, you should be accountable. You should be accountable, pointing the finger at the chick. But you don't realize the reason why she's not being accountable is because she's not under your leadership.
Right.
It's that simple.
A woman is she's something that needs to be molded. You understand? She's something that needs to be trained.
Right.
You understand? Like, and that's what a lot of guys don't get. Like, you know, just like with the whole, child analogy, like comparing a woman to a child, like she has to be given rules and boundaries.
Right.
You understand? Women, they're always, shout out to Eddie Fuse. Women need leadership. Right. He said that in the documentary. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're seeking. Like, look, the average chick, she knows that, like, there's an expiration date on all of the like, reckless behaviors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women know, bro. They know that there's a limit to all of those behaviors. That's why at the end of the day, at some point, they want to find themselves with a man.
Right.
You understand? Because they want to be in a space where they have boundaries, where, you know, because with boundaries comes stability. And with stability comes survival. That's what a woman wants for her and her children.
Right.
You understand? So she wants to find herself with a good dude who can bring those type of rules to her. But at the same time, that man has to have the audacity. He has to have the balls to put those rules in place.
Right.
Because if a woman sees that you don't have what it takes to rule, then she's gonna fucking, you know, she's gonna some women, you know, they take it upon themselves to rule. Right. And then they become disrespectful. Like I heard Jill Scott, she said some shit on the Breakfast Club a while back. I think it was on her last interview. She said, if you can tell me what to do, then tell me what to do.
I remember that.
But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Facts. That's facts. She gave niggas the game and they wasn't listening.
But the game, shout out to Jill Scott. She said, if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. You understand? No, wait. She started. Oh, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do.
Right. Exactly.
You understand?
That's so
it's just real. It's real. But again, it's up to the guys to have the balls to say, you know, this is, you know, like, for example, how many guys call into the show and they say shit like, yo, Locario, these girls out here ain't gonna go for that, bro.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Nigga. If a bitch is feeling me, she gonna go for what I tell her to go for.
Exactly.
The fuck are you talking about? And that's what I'm talking about with dudes. Like, they so weak, bro. They swear to God that these girls are just like these chicks have their own faculty. No, they don't. Their faculty is society until they meet the right man.
Exactly.
And then their faculty becomes the faculty of that man. If he knows what the fuck he's doing, if he has a faculty, because that's the problem as well. A lot of niggas don't have no faculty. A lot of niggas shape their faculty off of society.
Right.
So that's why they talk all that fucking, oh yeah, relationships are 50-50 partnership. And you know, my woman is this and my woman is that, like that D Wade.
Right.
D Wade talking about, oh, you know, Gabrielle Union, you know, she's an independent woman and she does what she wants. And I have to, you know what I'm saying? I have to support what she's doing. And I'm like, nigga, stop. Stop. I don't give a fuck if this bitch got Jeff Bezos money.
Right.
And she get with me, that's my money now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And she can't hold none of that shit over my head. She got to listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
Right.
Period. But again, if you can tell a bitch what to do, then you can tell a bitch what to do.
Exactly.
You understand? But if you can't tell a bitch what to do, then you can't tell a bitch what to do.
Facts.
Period.
That's some I gotta it's like the game be right in front of motherfuckers' faces.
Facts.
And they don't see it. You don't fucking see it. It's sad. You know? It's sad. Cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna clip this fucking part of the video.
Right.
And I'm gonna title it on YouTube, Why Women Shouldn't Be Held Accountable. And you know niggas already gonna be in their feelings just off the title. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just off the title. You know what I mean? But this is what happens is where, again, because these guys don't know the game, right? They confuse things because, again, they think women are equal to them.
Right.
So therefore, they're like, well, I'm being held accountable, so she should be held accountable. But what they don't realize is that she can only be accountable to who's leading her.
Right.
Period. Just like, for example, why do you think women are always accountable at their jobs?
Right.
They do their jobs correctly, right? They go to work, they do what they got to do, they get the shit popping on time and all that. Why? They're being held accountable, or they are accountable to who's leading them, which is their boss, their job. You understand that? Notice how so accountable they are when they're at work. To you, they're not accountable to you because you're not fucking leading them. You see what I'm saying? So when dudes coming to us talking about, yo, why you always getting on the men? This is why we're always getting on the men. You guys understand now. Y'all always looking at the woman and you're not realizing the woman's acting the way she's acting because you're not being a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, why is this so hard for you guys to understand? I'm like, Jesus Christ. But again, when dudes be thinking it's all equal and it's all the same shit, that's what confuses them. And that's why they're sitting there pointing the finger. Why don't you? No, it's not the same shit. They have to be led by you. And then they will be accountable to you. You see what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, when these women are by themselves, when they're not, it's like, listen, it's like when you have, thanks for watching, and make sure you click the link below or go straight to patreon.com/mr.locario so you can watch all the other Bad Boy Show episodes. And there's also exclusive stuff on the Patreon. So make sure you guys click the link below or go straight to patreon.com/mr.locario.